Hello, my gorgeous friend Karen. I'm so happy to see
Ah.
you. I really feel like we press play coming in real hot.
Oh my God, we are a rocket ship right now. My gorgeous friend Katie, it is so good to see you. Whew, yeah, buckle up, everybody.
Buckle the fuck up
Oh my
because
God.
we just basically got into a conversation about our personal
Yeah.
lives and which is how, what we do usually before we hit record. And I will say that, a little behind the scenes friends, we usually switch gears entirely. Like, I mean,
Oh,
there's
totally.
every once in a while there's some crossover, but you know, like there's some confidentiality agreements that you and I have together, Karen. So in this conversation, though, it was getting so like charged that we were like, let's just press play.
Yes,
So
exactly. Like, oh, nope. Oh, we've crossed over into podcast. Let's go.
let's just do it. Let's do this and work it out together. Okay, so
Oh,
rather
yikes.
than any just like, chill cash vibes talking in
Yeah.
the beginning, let's just get into fear. How about
Oh
it?
my God. Oh my gosh. And the last person just hit fast forward. Like
Yes.
they're like next episode.
Are they not going to talk about coffee this week? Like what the hell? Friends,
Oh, I'm out.
no. Well, I will say one thing about coffee is I follow Hassan Minaj. He's an
Mm.
amazing comedian, and I follow him on Instagram, and he has a matcha. He's like repping a matcha company, and or no, it's chai. Sorry, it's chai,
Ooh.
and he's repping a chai company, and his Instagram. I was so taken by one of his advertisements yesterday, which I never like to watch ads on Instagram. Who does? But like, it was so well written, Karen, that I was like maybe I should switch to chai. Like maybe I should never drink coffee again. I was like, Hassan, nice job for real. Anyway, I'll report back if I decide to. I really actually have been thinking about it all morning, and I'm like,
Oh.
damn, like he's like a good actor, like for real though. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I was going to say about
That's
that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel like though, I mean, I don't know if he like very well could legit be drinking this chai, but I feel like
Hmm.
my Instagram feed, I feel like the influencer culture has rounded a little bit of a corner in the sense of like I'm seeing people rep things that it feels legit that they are actually finding value from rather than every day AG1 helps me. Like, okay, you know what?
Yes.
All AG1 couldn't possibly be helping all 100 of you
Yes.
that I
I
follow.
actually totally agree with you because like
Right?
I'm finding that like I mean, I'm just like unfollow. If someone's just
Oh
repping some, like,
man.
I'm not gonna watch your stupid commercial. Like, I'm not gonna like. It's like, but then it's like, oh, I kind of identify with you in this, and this way. I trust you, and therefore
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the dress that you're wearing in Barbados.
Yes.
And like, and then I did, and now I have a beautiful red dress, and I get a lot of compliments. It's really fucking cute. It was $140 off of Instagram, which is that's a high price for me to pay for a dress because I usually just go to thrift stores. But like, yeah, no, I'm
Mm,
with you. I'm totally with you, Karen. And I think there's just more value. It's like, I don't know. I think we're entering a different phase of
yeah.
influencer. Yeah,
Yeah. A little bit of authenticity that had gotten lost because of the flood of products and sponsorships and
totally.
just weird shit.
Totally. And it's like me undies. Are you really going to tell me about me undies? Like it's like I haven't heard about me undies in quite a while. Maybe they died. I don't know. I'm like
Oh,
yeah, I don't know. I'm not tracking. But like that's yeah.
I was never we are going to talk about fear. I was never me undies never got me. Well, now it will because I've just said it out loud in
Yeah,
front of my
same.
phone. It's I think it's Shaper Mint. It's
Oh.
some like, oh, make your back fat float out of your head out into the sky and me like pull up these underwear and like your back fat will like
That's amazing.
just
Let it
vanishes.
just vanish. It float out of the sky. Oh yeah, I have a couple of those too.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like a t-shirt, just a t-shirt. It has no like shapewear as part of it. And then the influencer is like, I'm so much skinnier than I actually am in this t-shirt. And I'm like,
God.
no, you're not. I'm like not being mean, but I'm just like, okay, like a t-shirt. No, I'm like, no, that's the stuff that I'm like, nah, that's not as authentic to me. So yes. but we are like just fixing our yeah, there you
All
go. Your
right.
microphone, it's all good. I can totally hear you. You're perfect.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're totally fine.
I got a little notification on Zoom that it had changed to my external mic, and I was like,
Oh, that's
please
weird.
don't.
Yeah, that happens with me as well. It's sometimes they have just a mind of their own. So, okay, so fear. So basically, to catch y'all up on the conversation that you and I were having, Karen, we have established that it is somewhat common for us to cuddle fear as if we were in the same snuggie. That was
Oh, yikes.
just get really close in there,
Yeah.
like you're watching a fun movie and you just want to hang out and put your arms around fear and just take a nap. That's yeah, that's where
Yeah.
I'm at sometimes.
Well, on and as I added, like on the DL though, like on the low, like
Mm-hmm.
no one is like fronting that. Like on main, we're like, I'm breaking up with fear. I don't want fear to rule my life. All of the things. But the truth is, like how we like you and I came to this is like this realization that like, oh no, I am actively hugging on fear.
Totally, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so true because it's like even with our friends. I mean, it's like I guess it depends on the friend and it depends on the interaction. But if I'm just out for drinks and we're just having a nice chill night, I'm not going to go into my intimate relationship with fear. Like I'm not. But yesterday, I it just all bubbled up. Like yesterday, I
Oh,
had like a crappy mental health day and I'm
yeah.
going through an enormous change in my business and I'm launching this new website
Yes.
and I'm excited about all of it. It's all good stuff and I know it's good stuff. It's like I'm not allowing fear to not for me not to do it. Although
Right.
I'm having days where I'm just like, holy shit, what am I doing? Chat GPT, please tell me what I'm doing. Like literally, I have like way too much of a reliance right now on chat. Like I like was talking to chat last night and it like gave me all of these different affirmations, which frankly was kind of helpful. But then this
Aw.
morning I was talking to another friend and she's like, I can't what like you're what are you like she's like you have a brain like you can like you can she didn't say it
Damn.
like that but kind of like it was just like she's like oh I'm so surprised that you're relying on chat and what's happening for me is that I am turning a corner pivoting my business and in
Yes.
the process of pivoting my business I am realizing that I am standing face to face with like so many confidence issues and that's fear, that's
Mm.
it. I mean it's just another word for it. It's like I am struggling, as some of my friends would say, with self-compassion because it's like oh my god, like it's just sometimes fear keeps you in a place and I know it's like the lizard brain and it's keeping and protecting you from stuff
Yes.
and yet
Yes.
it's so hard. It's like what the fuck, like what the fuck.
Yeah. Exactly that. End of episode. Mic drop. Like,
The end.
like see you next week, everybody. Like,
Yeah.
yes. How do we use the parts of fear that are helpful
Ooh.
and shed the rest of it?
What's helpful? Okay, so I would love to get into this because Karen, like for
Mm.
you, what have been examples or anything you want to share that like what's an example of a helpful part of fear? Like what does that
Mm.
mean?
Because I feel like, and I ask it that way because it's like you said, fear does protect us. Like, how is fear serving you? Like, it's not for nothing. Do
Mm-hmm.
are we afraid? Right? Like lizard brain. Like, yeah, there's a saber-toothed tiger chasing you. You should feel a way about that
Totally.
and act from that feeling.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it's like,
Please keep your life. Yes.
yes,
Stay alive. Yeah.
but
Totally.
like, right? Like, but our lizard brains don't know the difference between that tiger and right, like making a career shift, the fear, anxiety, risk derived from making a big change.
Totally. It's so true. It's so true. And it's like yeah, it's like stepping into it feels as though it's like stepping into a void and it's like oh man. And it's like I think it's not even with stuff this big. Like I think that
Yeah.
fear can be our BFF in so many situations. It's like I don't know. I mean, something as small as like going to a
Yeah.
restaurant and being like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. And then just sticking with your burger and never having anything but a burger. It's like, well,
Right.
what if you just tried I don't know, something else that's not a burger?
That's not a burger. I mean, I feel like we have talked about this before. I mean, who knows how many episodes ago, but like the idea of, but what if it's great?
Yeah, but what if it's great?
But what if it's great? What if it's amazing? What if it changes your life for the better?
Totally.
And
Totally.
how will you know if you don't try?
It's so true. And it's like I have a friend right now who is making a very large professional shift, and she has been agonizing, I would say, for the better part of like 2.5 years over this.
Mm,
And she finally got to a place where I think it was so uncomfortable for her that like and I should just look up this quote, but like if any of you know it, it's like basically the pain of like staying small in her case
mm,
was more painful than actually expanding. And so
yeah.
just today I got a text and she is changing her situation. And she told me the other day, she's like, I am laying back in the river of life. She's like, I'm just laying back and I'm
Yeah.
just letting it move me and I'm just surrendering. And I was just like, that's where I want to be, because that's when you're not in a fucking snuggie next to fear. Like she is just allowing life to just like take her on an amazing journey
Out of the snuggie.
out of the snuggie. She has stepped out of the snuggie
Oh,
into a really
yeah.
fabulous bathing suit, and she is enjoying a lazy river, or I don't know, whatever river
Yeah.
she wants. Ugh.
Right. And yeah, like taking it as it comes. It reminds me actually of this. Okay, let me see if I can get these lyrics right. So you and I have talked about PJ Morton, not recently,
Oh,
but
I
PJ
love
Morton,
him.
right? Oh my
Yes,
God, I love
yes.
him. Okay, so here's a fun fact I did not know about PJ Morton. As I was talking to my cousin about him, and she's like, "Yeah, he's the black guy from Maroon 5." And I was like, "What?"
Wait, what?
PJ Morton. So I could, beyond the lead singer of Maroon 5, I couldn't tell you what the rest of this. I don't know how many of
No.
them there. No, no, no. There is one black man in Maroon 5, and it's PJ Morton. I had no
Wait, are you
idea.
serious?
I'm serious.
Oh my God, this is blowing my mind, Karen.
I know. I had no idea. Oh my God, it's so funny. She's like, yeah, duh, he's a black guy. Anyway, okay, so PJ, who we love, has a song. It like popped up in I was playing gospel music in the car with my mom on a road trip, and this song popped up because he has a gospel music background. His father's
Yeah.
like a bishop. And it's like, as soon as I stopped worrying where the story ends, I let go and I let God. And I, right, like, oh,
Oh my
chills. Like, I am not a
gosh.
religious person, but that idea of surrender, like you're saying,
Yes.
of letting go and that changing your circumstances, like a willingness to let go is some shit.
Wow. That's such a beautiful thing.
Oh, it's a great song too.
And yeah, and also like the fact that we know PJ Morton from what I'm guessing is more Zone of Genius for him than being in Maroon 5. But who knows? Maybe he loves being in Maroon 5. No shade on Maroon 5. But like PJ Morton is a standalone artist. Like he is,
Yeah.
if you all don't know who we're talking about, just Google him, and he's incredible. And
Yeah.
it's so interesting to me. Like, I would love to hear from him. Like, how was that? Because to go into like, to be like someone in a band to then, veer in a different direction and go solo, it's like, yeah, but also to like
Yeah.
attract the people that love you because they can tell your energy
Mm.
is like so strong in that way.
Yes. Well, and to go home back to New Orleans was
Oh,
part of it. Like he has another great song. I don't know if you've heard called Claustrophobic.
no.
It's really funny. It's about moving to LA, and it's like the video for it is actually really funny. I just watched it. I'd never seen it before, and it was like the lyrics start off like, PJ, you're not mainstream enough. I
Oh.
hope you don't mind if we just change some stuff. And it's like the record label basically telling him, we're just going to change everything about who you are.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's just so we can get the radio, right? Like, and the like claustrophobic is like, you know, he doesn't fit into this. idea of what he should be and into their small minds of like what he should be as an artist. It's a fantastic song. And he has like, of course, multiple because it's PJ. He has so many different versions of it that are live that are really good. But like, yes, this idea that like letting go, and I'm assuming the chronology of these songs is like claustrophobic, and then this idea of letting go.
Wow.
Oh, it's so good.
Karen, thank you for bringing up PJ because this is such a powerful, like, correlation to what we're talking about. It's just such a beautiful
Yeah.
example. It's like, oh my gosh, like, also, like, everybody go listen to Maroon 5 and then listen to one of PJ's songs now.
Oh my
Like,
God. Right.
it's a difference. There's some different. And my guess is that he had some fear doing that. I think it's so interesting because it's like I find that fear for me is like also fear of like grief. It's grief of like
Yeah.
letting something go because it's like, oh my gosh, you're letting something go. You're letting like a past version of yourself slough off. And it's like, what part of that past version still works for you? I think it's like once none of it does, then it's like, ah, fuck it, who cares? But a lot of times
Yeah.
it does kind of still work for
Yeah.
you.
Well, and oh, I love that idea about grief because it's also grief of what you thought was going to happen.
Yes.
Like change means that something's not working.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, also grieving like this past version of you and what that past version of you wanted to see, wanted for
Yes.
themselves.
Totally. And like, are you okay saying goodbye? And it's like, but maybe it's not a goodbye. Maybe it's just like a I don't know. I mean, part of this is like, damn, like this is, I mean, if you get
Mhm.
really deep into it, it's like relationships. Shit. Like, how many
Oh,
times
God.
have we like stayed on the couch with a relationship or a version of a relationship that like is not good? It's not good. And then it's like we're scared. I don't know. It's like
Yeah, no.
compounded.
I call them zombie relationships.
Oh,
Yeah. Like that relationship is over and you are like it's a zombie. Like
wow.
yeah.
Like it's like in its afterlife and chasing you.
Right? And you're just like not seeking a real life relationship. You're just like staying in this zombie one that like is just it's on autopilot. It is not doing anything. It's just yeah.
Oh, that's so spot on. Unfortunately, I know a few, don't we all, zombie relationships. Oh,
Mm.
damn. I hope we don't actually. But also like that zombie relationship, it's like to even go deeper, it's like that can keep going and like you can like have a happy zombie for a little bit, but then inevitably zombies get pissed and it doesn't go well when it's already in its afterlife.
Or you know, things start falling off of it.
Oh, the nose starts
Limbs.
falling off. The left ear is no longer. Oh my
Oh my
God,
God.
that's so funny,
I love
Karen.
that you. I was thinking limbs. You went right for the face.
Yes, exactly. The eyeball just fell out. Shit. I mean, this is like full on Beetlejuice. Like
Oh
it's
my
like this is
God.
oh
So funny.
God. Oh my gosh, you remember that scene with Catherine? This is OG Beetlejuice with
Oh
Catherine
yeah.
O'Hara and like
Okay.
how they like stand and they like that whole scene where they're all singing in the like the like it's like the banquet scene and it just goes off the rails and it's like it's the Harry Belafonte dun dun
Yes,
dun
yes.
dun 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 dun. It's like
Shake, shake,
shake
shake,
shake.
senora.
I
Oh
swear
my
to God, they were
gosh.
must have been all on acid filming
Oh
that
my God,
because like
yes.
if you really see that scene, you're like, what is even happening? Like you're like this. None of this is making any sense at all. But they just kept rolling. I mean, I'm just assuming they were on acid. I'm sure they weren't, but anyway.
Can I tell you that song came on in Bath and Body Works and me and all the workers were like dancing around the store. Like
Yes,
you
I
can't
love.
hear that song and not start dancing.
No, it's
So
impossible.
good.
Seriously, Harry Belafonte, like he. Oh my God. I mean, just now I have it in my head. It's like it's just such a
I know.
happy song. Oh,
So good.
it's so good. Okay, so
So,
back to fear. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh no, I don't, if you were going to say
No, no,
something.
no. That's it. I wasn't going to say anything.
So, I'm also trying to figure out the correlation between fear and control.
Oh shit.
Meaning, like, if you stay afraid, if you stay booed up with fear in this movie,
Yes.
watching Walking Dead on the
Yes.
couch, Like you are exercising a degree of control over your life. Like
Mm.
if you know what's going to happen, because what's going to happen is probably what's always been happening, or circumstances will force you to change in a way you didn't anticipate. It's like either you get to choose the change or the change comes for you.
Hmm.
And fear, I think, gives you that level of control. It's just like, well, this is predictable. This is a zombie. I know what's going to happen. So I'm just going to keep chilling out here.
Yeah, I think fear and control are also married. Like they are like in they're both in the Snuggie because it's like they love each other. They absolutely love each other. They're just they're like they're in a bonded relationship, codependent relationship. And I
Mm,
just oh, that's such a good question, Karen, because you're right. It's absolutely true. It's like when we choose fear, when we choose to jump in the Snuggie, it's like we are controlling the situation because you're absolutely right. Like, it's like, what would change? Nothing would change. Like, I mean, yes, but I love what you also said in terms of like the change will come for you at some point. Like, it's happening.
yeah, it's happening. And I feel like so many of us stay in circumstances and don't want to make a choice. And then circumstances make the choice for us. Like
Correct. Hmm.
that inaction is also a choice.
Yes. Inaction is a choice. And often it's like, it's again with like the whispers. Like, it's like you can listen or you can like let it hit you over the head. And it's like, that's sometimes what happens is you get ripped out from the Snuggie and it's like, now you have to deal with this shit. Now the
Yes.
zombie's head fell off. Really going deep with the analogies, friends. It's rolling down the road.
I have a well, she's a PhD. One of my coaching instructors has a whole class and like did her whole dissertation on the power of metaphor.
Oh,
And I feel like she would get a lot out of this
I think
conversation.
she
I
would
might just
too.
send her this episode.
Totally, totally. I think metaphors are so helpful because
Oh
sometimes you
my
can't understand
gosh.
stuff. It's like, I mean, that's actually a brilliant
It's
idea
really,
for a dissertation, actually.
oh, I mean, it's like really powerful though, like what she was able to uncover. And also this idea of like, you get someone, so metaphor, say we just start talking about zombies then, right?
Yep.
And it turns out we're not really talking about zombies. We're talking about the thing that made us bring up zombies. So that when you go back to that, you've uncovered something.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
That's so powerful. But you
Yeah.
can't get to it unless you actually go
Yeah. You got to look
visit.
away.
Yeah, you have to look away and like and you have to visit your zombie relationship to get back to the one. Yeah. Damn. It also makes me wonder with the relationships. Is it possible that like one part of a zombie's body can become a zombie and then the rest of it is real and then like maybe a finger can fall off but you can reattach it with some therapy? I think there's something, I don't know, getting too deep. But I kind of feel like there's is there hope if you're in a zombie relationship? I'm not saying I am, but whew.
Like if the hand falls off, can you get another? Can you regrow another hand?
Yeah, can you get a prosthetic? Like maybe. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like I guess one thing I would say is like, what helps me get out of the Snuggie with fear? Like, sometimes I don't know, Karen. Like, talking to my friend. No, I do. I do
Yeah.
know. Talking to my friends. The end. Full stop.
Yeah. Talking, yes, I completely agree. Talking to friends and being real,
Yes.
right? I feel like facing some shit I don't want to face. Like, I feel like I have had for my own coaching, like with my coach, revelations and admissions that I did not want to stare down.
Mm.
And I think it's interesting as I'm thinking about it, like those of us who are in therapy quite a bit.
Yes.
Like, right, like it is still possible, even at this big age, even after all of these years of processing everything to death, of having things that we haven't, truths that we haven't uncovered or things we haven't admitted to ourselves. Like, it's interesting as I'm thinking about it, like that can still happen.
Yes. And then it can totally shock us.
Yeah.
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 I think it's like forever. It's like we're learning about ourselves forever. It's just,
Yep.
and I think it's also just like putting words to those things is so deeply powerful. And it's, I think talking to friends, talking to therapists, like you say, like uncovering things, it's like once there, it has a word attached to it or it has a phrase or something
Mm,
like that, it's so powerful because it's like, oh, wait, it's outside of my body. I didn't even know I was thinking about that.
yeah.
There's so much value in that.
Yes. Well, and reevaluating all, like pretty much everything 5.5 years out from the panorama. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like to pretend that anything that was true before is true now.
Yes.
It's just I keep getting slapped with like, oh, no, that was like a version of myself, a version of the world, a version of something that like no longer it's not even it barely relates to my life now.
It is. It's almost like we were like the universe picked us up and then put
For
us on a
sure.
different planet. It's like we're
Yeah.
just on a different in a different place, operating in different ways. Like I just had a
Mm.
conversation with friends this morning about like I have a friend whose their daughter is, you know, is getting married or sorry, son is getting married next weekend. And so they're getting the
Oh.
COVID vaccine. And like, well, actually, one of them is getting the COVID vaccine, and the other one is like, I don't really know if I need the COVID vaccine. So it's like, it's just these conversations, and that's so on the nose in terms of the pandemic, but it's also just like, I don't know, like I look at my life and I'm like, nothing that I'm sitting around this house would not be my house without COVID. These,
Yep.
I don't know. It's just, there's like, it's impossible to, yeah, to think about what 2019 was like, what 2018 was like. It feels like ancient history at this point.
I mean, January and February of 2020 even.
Totally. Totally.
Like I feel like up until March 13th of 2020, what we all thought and who we all were and what our lives looked like. Yeah, like what we thought was possible, all of it. Like, I mean, I worked somewhere where it was like remote work. You want to work from home. Oh, you want to work from home on unemployment because you ain't gonna work here if you're
A
not here,
hundred
right? You know
percent.
what I mean? Like,
Totally. Totally. Work in quotes. Like
yeah,
you're like
right.
not right.
Yeah, work on filing your unemployment checks, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah. I feel like it also I think COVID is another reminder that the unimaginable is always possible
hmm
and unimaginably terrible and amazing.
Yeah, totally.
Like, yeah.
Like both of us have these beautiful lives now, and they're wildly different than they were, and hard in ways and easy in ways and all of the things. It's like, yeah, in so many ways, I feel like COVID just uncovered like the bullshit. It
Yeah.
just, it's like we're not living, at least for me, I know that I'm having much more authentic, real conversations with people than I was in 2018, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I feel like also the idea of like more reflective conversations and less reactive conversations. Because 2018, I feel like I don't know how your I assume your conversations were much the same as mine were. 2018 was just like one giant reaction to what was happening in the world.
Yeah, totally.
And now I feel like I realize like I couldn't possibly, no one is positioned to respond to everything that's happening
No.
or to react. Like our nervous
hmm
systems are not, this is purposely overwhelming.
Totally, totally. I totally agree. And it's interesting to like I mean the fear conversation with us, like just personally, but then it's like the fear conversation with the larger society as a whole. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. It's there isn't how do you react? And it's like this week was the week that, you know, Jimmy Kimmel came out with his monologue, and I have stopped watching, you know, late night. Like I can't watch it. Like it's not good for my nervous system, but I was like, you know what? I
Mm-hmm.
do want to watch this. And so I watched it, and then I watched another show that was talking about this ridiculous Tylenol conspiracy about how it creates autism. And oh my God, Karen, I was so charged up that I just picked a fight with Tyler right
Oh
there
God.
on the couch.
Oh
And he
no,
seriously,
no,
he was like, what am I missing? Like what just happened? And I mean, I was mad. And it was like
no.
but I didn't know how to regulate my own nervous system, and he was getting the shrapnel from it. And of course I apologized, and like in no way do I am I proud of that, but it's just true. It's like I just don't know how to even think about some of the stuff that's happening out there, and how much the Tylenol scare is like hurting women, and like how that's by design. Like it just anyway, I just
Yeah.
it's very yeah, it's to your point, it's just it's so hard on our nervous systems. And I think we're or at least I am paying more attention to my nervous system than I was in 2018, for sure.
Oh, 1,000%.
Hmm.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like realizing that like being in that space of like hyper vigilance or like just yeah, you it's not sustainable.
No, I can't listen to the daily every day. Like I can't like do that stuff. I just and I mean I know that's I don't know. I want the whatever. Anyway, that's a different conversation about the news, but it's hard.
I mean, and then sometimes the Daily surprises you and they interview Delilah. And it's
Yeah,
like the most delightful thing ever.
totally, totally. I was listening to Delilah the other day when I was in San
Stop it.
Francisco. I was driving home from an event that I
Oh
was
my God.
so mad about, and the event wasn't that great, and it was whatever, it's fine. I'm not mad, but it was just like, eh. And so I was driving home, and like I couldn't figure out how to connect my Bluetooth on my rental car, which is the story of my life. And so anyway, I started listening to Delilah, and I was like, damn, this is helpful. I really was. I really was. She was so positive. I was like, is this a tape? Is this old? And then I'm like, no, I think this is like right now. And like people were just like calling in and saying nice things about their loved ones. That was it. That was the show. That was the whole show. And I was like, oh, this is
Hmm.
lovely. Yeah.
Right?
That's it.
Delilah.
Love
I mean,
Delilah.
yeah, we just need to move to a farm and raise goats and shit. I don't know.
Totally. She's not that far from me. She's in Oregon. Well, that's not true.
That's
She is.
right.
I mean, I think she's on the coast. But anyway, yeah. For all of you who are like, why haven't you gotten Delilah on the pod? The answer is because she hasn't responded to our emails. Like we have tried many years ago, many, many moons ago. It's okay. It's okay. She doesn't need to be on anything. Like she's famous in her own right. So yeah, I'm sure she'd have a lot to say about getting in the
Hmm.
snuggie with fear. So
Yes, exactly. Well, and I mean, like, I'm curious about the business model for Delilah. Like, given that like she's on terrestrial radio, you didn't sync your Bluetooth and
no,
put
no.
on
Oh
Delilah,
God,
right?
no, no,
Like,
no,
you know
no.
what I
That was
mean?
the only station that worked on my fucking Nissan Altima. Yes, like that was it. Like it was. Yes. Yeah, exactly. That
Oh
was no,
God.
it was terrestrial. It was OG radio.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't even know what it is. KOIT if you're all from the Bay Area, you know what that is. But yeah,
Mm,
it's anyway, that's true. I would be interested about her business model as well because it's also like she is doing the thing that she loves to do, which is like bring joy to the world, and she has done well doing it. And good
yeah.
for her. Good for her because she has lifted a lot of spirits, including mine. So, you know.
Period.
Period. Okay, well, this has been a blast. And look at us. We're right on time. Oh my gosh, friends, we're winning. We hope that you decide to at least stick a toe out of your snuggie with fear. And yeah, we will see y'all next week.